So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative move.
Here's a chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is as far as they're going to go. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Melbourne City, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. Chance, surely! They've scored! There is the breakthrough! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Melbourne City are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Thuram. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Big chance! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Melbourne City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking it.
De Bruyne! Just off target. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Bellingham. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Nicely spread. Deep cross. Thuram with the clearance. He's tried one! Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. Bellingham plays it in.
Yeah, I think
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi goes short. Beckham. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Melbourne City clearly have plenty of cause to be happy,
I'd
Peter,
like to
but
draw your
they'll need
attention to
to
the screen
resist the
right now for
temptation to just
information on our
sit on the
shuttle
lead
bus
second
service.
half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Melbourne City in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Serge Gnabry. Number
And we're
20,
off again.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 27,
Bellingham, real chance here. Cafu shows
on the
great
field.
strength.
Number 9,
Cafu,
Messi.
defending his
Number
corner
4,
stubbornly, stood up very
Batistuta.
well to his man.
Number 8, Stoichkov.
No way
Substitutions
through.
taking place.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Lewandowski, Messi. It's a promising position. That's good play. Oh, that's fabulous. They want to be quick to recover this. He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Just the goalkeeper, and Stoichkov! It's in! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a dip.
Rijkaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Good ball, good take. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And Messi! In for the pieces! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's a good spell of possession, this. Might be danger here. Batistuta! He has done it! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
This has become one superb game of football. Well, Messi! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! Oh, the deftness of touch.
After
Received it
89
delightfully
minutes
and finished it off
number 9.
sumptuously.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Is number 3, Conte.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that will be the final act. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
And just a quick reminder today to please...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Clarence Seedorf, he's a leader, he's a schemer, a controller, he's certainly a winner, he's all of those things, and he's much, much more.
I'll take it a step further. He's a serial winner on the European scene. In fact, it's that pedigree which I see as his greatest quality. He knows exactly what it takes to be a match winner, and
It's Asa! He would have been quick to recover this. Well, that pass isn't the best. Sung! He's done very well to get to that.
Park Ji-sung really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Costa Curta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played back. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Melbourne City still without a single shot on target. And now they can clear their lines. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here. And the finish! Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration would be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Park Ji-sung.
Melbourne City really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Tries to cross. Terrific header! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Melbourne City grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Can he get on the end of this? Look at the space here. Played in. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Park Ji-sung. And it's Figo. Now it's Villa.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the
indicated.
play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's only too happy to take that back. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the
Just a
break with
quick
nothing to
request today
separate
for
them.
everybody
The
to
score
please
1-1.
kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Modric. Number
And that's the
14,
second half started.
Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 8.
Couldn't squeeze it through.
Scholes.
It's a sharp
Number
pass.
23,
Park Ji-sung.
Soboslai.
Melbourne City come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Costa Curta. It's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Villa.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now that's well seen too. David Villa. Big chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific
The
movement,
goal
Peter, and an even better pass.
after
It's beautifully
64
played.
minutes is number 13, Park Ji-sung.
Substitution in progress.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Burnley get themselves into the lead. Melbourne City do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Threads one in. Lewandowski. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played back in. Oh, the ball's come loose here. What a throw in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goes for a shot! It's there! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So all square and not for the first time.
Melbourne City really can...
And he shoots!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's there to retrieve it.
There will be
That has
3
been
minutes
slung
added
wide.
time.
Spread it left. And it's hoisted clear. And he's well... There's the shot! Soboslai. And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
I'm afraid to tell
What
you
are your
that we were
thoughts on today's
expecting
game then,
traffic to be
Jim?
heavy
Yeah,
after
this
the
looked
final
the
whistle
most
today.
likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Kimmich. Schneider. And he's intervened well there. Modric. And it's Musiala. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's ambitious. Now it's Schneider. Schneider with the cross. He's gone direct here. Marquinhos cuts it out. Melbourne City so far. Here's a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Musiala. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Musiala really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Modric. A probing pass. That's been slipped through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. For anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kimmich. Oh, refuses to take the bait. Koundé. And it's Bellingham. Melbourne City looking to pass their way through. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't.
And he's decided to go for it. And again the keeper stands strong. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's...
Lewandowski has got himself a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. That's a lovely pass. Davids. Ambitious ball here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Baresi gets it away. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind.
Goes for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Picked out brilliant, there's the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he can clear it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's going for goal! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Forlan. That is a crunching tackle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Has a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And this is Forlan. Oh, it's Forlan!
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Melbourne City are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Forlan looks to get on the end of this, and he's quick to snatch it back. Forlan, chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Quality ball.
There will be
Can he
3
get it
minutes
through?
Added time.
He's found a way through. Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining, though.
Davids kept aware, and the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Please join me in wishing
Lewandowski
all the
claiming
best
the Man
for
of the
members
Match
of our
award,
fan club
and there is
celebrating
very
their
little
wedding
room for
anniversary
argument.
today.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them, and his tactical...
It's Lewandowski! Goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's gone for goal!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Played into space. Thuram cuts out the pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance. Now, can they get him away? Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Koundé. Hit into the middle. That's really well cleared. Look at the space here. He shoots! It's a loose ball. Lampard gets it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. To square things up. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is
Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Melbourne City go into the lead. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Back into the middle. Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Kukcu. Now it's Hullet. Neymar picks it up out wide. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And there's the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please be
Oh,
reminded
well,
that
the
drinking is
pickings
only
certainly
allowed
have
in
been
areas
rich in this
within
first half.
Thank you
Well,
very
it's a
much for your
lead that's
cooperation.
by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his
Substitution on the
players here. I
field.
think they need to
Number
re-establish
42,
that focus and
Musiala.
try to lift the
Coming on to
purpose
replace
again.
him
They want a
is
good start to the second
number
half.
9,
Melbourne
Stoichkov.
City are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. Chelsea needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Kirkchu. Here comes the terrific header. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Modric, can he spark a counter here? Lewandowski. And this is Modric. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he cuts out the supply. Melbourne City do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Hullet. And this is Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in a good position. Great chance! Really well taken goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And this is Lewandowski. Brilliantly cut out.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Lewandowski.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played back in. Hullet. That's a cute ball. Can he get on the end of this?
Melbourne City can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Good read, needed to be.
2 added minutes has
And
been
he's
indicated.
heaved it away. And that will be it. Melbourne City have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might
everybody,
not
and
feel like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Courtois playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Musiala, in with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe, and that's a... He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Lewandowski might just make this. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Musiala. Melbourne City yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe! That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And the counter is on. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Always onto this. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I think that defence will be feeling mightily relieved now. They were really saved by some poor finishing then.
Melbourne City with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been cleared. Oh, that is a good ball to find it. Right card! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump. And it's Messi. That has been slung wide. And he was alert to it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Melbourne City are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
And he's worked it through. Bellingham. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Modric can see things others simply cannot. That is good strength. He's in a great position here. Oh, shapes to shoot! And he's done it! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team
There will
talks.
be 1 minute
One has got to
at a
tone it
time.
up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Melbourne City leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Bellingham. Number 42,
And the second half gets underway.
Musiala. Coming on the field.
Melbourne City carrying
number
a
17,
one-goal lead.
Hutchinson. Number 18, Mbappe.
Melbourne City do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Platini. And he's cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Nice looking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Oh, a delicate chip through. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Played back. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they...
He's through and all alone! Great chance, surely! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Melbourne City are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Messi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Looking to play him in. And he's had a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's superb. Robertson getting this one clear. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Lewandowski. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! They've scored! Right back in the game! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. All square again into the dying minutes. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Well, that's well seen too. Now it's Lewandowski. Adams gets over and intercepts.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's De Bruyne. Played into space. This is Messi. It's a good-looking delivery. Xavi Alonso. De Bruyne. He's tried one! Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. He's having a go! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Guardiola with the short one. Opts to play it back. Big chance! So, third corner of the game. Melbourne City are looking to go forward now. Now it's De Bruyne. Modric. Melbourne City still without a single shot on target. And this is Lewandowski. Threads one in. Adams. Paris Saint-Germain trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Beckenbauer. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Messi. Spread it left. And here's Lewandowski. That's tidy. Musiala! Musiala! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. And Messi! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Thuram.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Short changes him with that pass. And it's Lewandowski. Musiala! Real chance! It's loose, and oh, what has happened here? And the shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it.
And the half-time whistle goes. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Melbourne City get the ball rolling in the second half. Turan, it's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Van Dijk getting this one clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Adams makes the interception. Robertson. Nicely weighted ball. Modric.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Messi. And he's had a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great vision. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 26.
We have got changes here from both
Number
sides, in
15,
fact.
De Bruyne.
Melbourne City get
Number
themselves
11,
into the lead.
Mbappe.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to...
Number 10.
Good effort from
Rafinha.
distance.
Number 42, Musiala. Number 5, Batistuta.
And he's intervened well
Number
there.
7,
Melbourne
Xabi
City
Alonso.
perhaps contemplating their next
Substitutions
change
taking
here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Stoichkov.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Messi, and he's searching through. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. And there goes the final whistle. Melbourne City have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Today. Please look at the
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement's
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by...
Great chance! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And this is Lewandowski. And it's Kane. And here's Messi. Messi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Nice sequence of passes, this. Eze! And he has kept it out somehow.
Eze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. There's the shot! It's run loose. He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Melbourne City are looking to go forward now. And he's straight offside. It's just beyond his reach. Looking for the run. Lewandowski. And reclaimed it in a trice.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Melbourne City are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Valverde, brilliantly cut out. Modric conjures time and space where few can. Half an hour played now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball. Chance! They've scored! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. And it's been played through.
There they go, hunting again.
No foul, says the referee. Alexander-Arnold did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute at a
Musiala.
time.
Eze. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives
Please
to
make
take
sure to
despite
watch
the
the
lead
screen
being
for an
so small,
information
Peter.
bulletin
I
from
think
the
playing
regional
well,
police
good energy.
department.
A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Melbourne City happy to have the lead in a
Substitution in
tight
progress.
old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we're off again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. And this is Kane. And he's there to clear it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There was just...
Can he finish? And he hits the net! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
Just the goalkeeper to... And the finish! He's beaten... He's scored! And he is just ripping it up! Lewandowski at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Kane. Number 27.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11,
So the lead now is 2.
Number 24.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter.
Goes for a shot! He has done it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Koundé. Modric. Guardiola deals with that comfortably. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Lewandowski! He should have put that one away.
Lewandowski has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Looking for options for movement. Eze.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now this could be a chance. He's got away. Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And that's a good-looking ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That is expertly dealt with.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Costa Curta. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen. And there goes the final whistle. Melbourne City can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans, A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Lewandowski collecting
I'm
the
afraid
match
to tell you
ball,
that we're
and it
expecting
is
traffic
his.
to be heavy after the final whistle today.
So what do you take away from it all?